Hello, in today's video we are prepping for Christmas dinner. I did put my hand up to host this year, and so that does mean an entire top to bottom deep clean of my home because I am fully expecting my guests to be looking at my floorboards and at my skirting boards and giving me a review on it. So let's get straight into it because we have a whole house to clean. Now we're starting off in my dining room. I think this video is on a bit of a tilt, okay? Anyway, this is me after a few drinks on Christmas Day. I'm just kidding. I had plans to clean this up completely because, as you can see, these shelves have basically become the land of the dilapidated. Most of the plants are deceased or have been moved elsewhere, and so they were just in need of a reset. And to be honest, I'm just about ready to take these shelves off the wall. I know I kept saying that I was going to do a dining room makeover. Maybe one day, maybe I'll get there, but I can't stand seeing these shelves anymore. And so I think I'm just going to take them off before I even do the makeover because my style has just changed and I feel like it doesn't suit what I'm going for, doesn't suit my, I don't know, aesthetic. It feels so weird saying that, but yeah, so I'm more than ready to see these go. To be honest, I'll say that now, but in 4-5 months, maybe even 2027, they'll still be up. Anyway, I needed to make sure that this room was the cleanest because I knew this was where we were going to be spending most of our time. And considering we have so many guests, I think 12 is the number, like all of his family, all of their kids, etc., etc. So it's quite a few people, and I just wanted it as tidy as possible. I also had plans to decorate the table that we were sitting on, but as you can see, it's only a 6-seater table. So that clearly doesn't fit most of us, especially with all the little kids and stuff. So let me know what you do. Do you have a big family and do you just end up buying a big table? Like right now, we do not have the space for that. And it's just not at all possible. But eventually, I feel like I'd just like to get a large table because my family is quite large as well. Probably 15 people. Yeah, probably 15 people at the moment. Not many kids either. So do I get like one last supper kind of table, or do I just get a smaller table, say 8 or 10 seater, and then just have a second table available? I feel like that would be more the thing because I'm not sure that there's many places that could hold a table big enough for everyone. Also, we don't host a lot of events. We are quite introverted people. Actually, my husband used to be a lot more extroverted, and then he married me and we just became very introverted people. So we're not like the typical Filipino having parties all the time kind of people. I mean, I'm not Filipino, but yeah, you get it. The sentiment's the same. Look at me. I was really hitting all the little random spots. Like, who's actually going to look at that? But to me, it mattered. And honestly, I don't ever do that little corner part of the doorway ever. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's pretty bad. That needs my attention right now. But you did just see in that clip that I have been re-loving that little fine nozzle part that goes in the vacuum. I noticed that every little corner bit around my house just needed to get a vacuum. Like, it had dust, it had like little bits of whatever you want to call it stuck in there. And I vacuum regularly, well, as regularly as this crappy old vacuum can handle. And I noticed that it doesn't get in there. And when I use that little nozzle piece, actually, I think it was in the previous video, for one little part of the bathroom, I realized how much that got up. And I was like, oh my God. And then I just kind of got obsessive, like all ADHDers do, and have gone around the entirety of my house doing that exact thing. So it's just a little hack if you feel like you need to get it done. I feel like we are swerving though. So I cleaned off the top of this cupboard because I had a vision that I was going to fill that pot with some baby's breath and then fill the fruit bowl with lemons. It was going to be overflowing with lemons. In the end, hubby did buy 3 to 4 bags like I asked of the lemons. It was definitely was in that movie with Jennifer Aniston and what's his name, where they have that big fight over lemons. Do you know what I'm talking about? You have to know it. It's like the most realistic fight in a movie. But they were just small lemons, so they didn't quite hold up. So I had to do the paper in the bottom trick and fill it up with the lemons and then the oranges. And I know what you're thinking. It's extra. It's over the top, Victoria. It's unnecessary. Why are you doing this? Who knows? I don't know. I like to be over the top. I really love to like make things beautiful. You know, you only live life once. And why not do that little bit extra? Why not go all out? That made me happy. That was something that I was genuinely so happy that I did. And it just, I don't know, elevates it. And let me tell you, Pinterest is not the only place that gets to have beautiful things, okay? Mind you, I'm not very good at like decorating and putting those kinds of things together. So usually I steal their ideas.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
I don't think I have done the top of my ceiling in so long, and so I just took the vacuum out and was like, let's get all these cobwebs and vacuum whatever else is up there. As you can see, I didn't get all of it. I don't know what those brown things are. It's probably just some kind of bug or something that's stuck up there. So I have to give it a proper clean later. But oh my god, I always forget to do the ceilings. Honey, that is not on my priority list. So I don't know why I make it on my priority list when someone comes over. But this was on my priority list, the silicone shower thing, because I had recently ordered that from Kmart. Because if you have watched my videos for any length of time, you know the bottom of this shower looks like Toys R Us. Combined with the shampoo aisle of Woolworths, it's a lot of chaos down there. And I am desperate to find some kind of organization in here. And this was $12. And I don't know how, but it's just silicone and it's stuck itself to the wall. But there's no glue, there's nothing, it's just stuck on there. It's like magic. Anyway, so now my husband has a shaving mirror, and as you saw, I put it in the best spot possible. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Clearly the best spot for him. When he was shaving, I was like, oh yeah, that's not working at all. He's like leaning halfway over, almost 90 degrees. And then the other part was just somewhere to put his shaving stuff, his toothbrush, his whatever else. Random little bits and pieces that I don't want floating around. Like, we're the worst. We cut our nails in the shower. I don't know if anyone else does that, but it's like when your nails are nice and soft. Anyway, totally a tidbit you did not need to know. So all of that can go up there, and it does have holes in the bottom of the tray so that it doesn't, like, obviously catch water. But so far so good. It is still stuck to my wall. I had my doubts. I didn't think it was going to stay there, but we have put other things in there and it's all looking great. So that's one thing down. I definitely want to add some more things in there because the organization is just out the window when it comes to this. I'm going to go back to the party for a second because I had planned to talk about it this entire video and then I've just gotten so distracted. But let's talk about the menu because the menu was more organized than my shower, I guess. My husband was in charge of he wanted to do canapes, and make it really bougie, so he was in charge of that. He did a couple of different things like banh mi. He did a 1,000-layer French fry or something. It's very fancy, very over the top, but you know what, no complaints here. I was eating it. Then he did something with caviar on top. I can't even tell you what half of it was, to be honest. Honestly, I wasn't paying that much attention because I was kind of just stressed out with everything else that was going on, so I have inserted a video for you to see. And I think he also did pate, some kind of pate with air fried wrap chips, if you know what I mean. You have no idea. Doesn't that look delish? Of course, the staple prawn and oysters. I told you, it's a thing. Yeah, so everyone ate it, and I mean everyone loved it, so that was fantastic. And we sat down at the table that I made up. You'll see later on that I did the whole thing. I styled it so nicely, and I felt so bad because some of the parents were rotating between sitting at the table and then sitting down at our coffee table because that's where the kids were. I think I need to invest in a kids table. I don't know why I've never done that, but I think that's something on my list to do because I feel horrible. Have a seat, not just on my floor. And I don't know if you've ever perused preschoolequipment.com.au, but they have some gorgeous tables, okay? And I do need them in my life. They're so cute and be great for activities if I ever plan them. But going back to the party, we had the food probably ready maybe 15 minutes after everyone arrived, which is so nice because I'm hungry. I wanted to eat, okay? I've been around that food all day. I was starved. Anyway, so glad that we had that out so soon for people because, with little kids, it's hard when it starts to get stressful and they're tired and everyone just needs to eat and then open the prezzies and go, that kind of thing. So we did sit and eat and then, straight into the presents. The poor kids were waiting. They were so good about it. So we ended up doing that after dinner and I think they then ventured off and did a honey harvest and I quickly made my dessert. I ended up just doing some gingerbread biscuits, some chocolate bark or chocolate crack, and then, an apple crumble. I love my Donna Hay apple crumble. Everyone says that they love that thing, okay? Highly worth it. It is a delicious recipe. It literally takes you maybe 15 minutes to prepare. It's so quick, and my sister-in-law was like, oh my god, that smells amazing while it was cooking. She was the one that was in love with it, so I'm so glad that it went down such a treat. And it's hard to pick food for this group because they're not really big into sweets, so it's just trying to find something simple that they'll eat, and of course served with cold ice cream because match made in heaven.
Baby, now we're strangers, just two people in a crowded room. I don't even know your name yet, but I know I'm gonna fall for you. Walking over to you with a drink in my hand. They say I'm
You may have noticed we finally got some new Christmas stockings, and you guys, this has been in the making for years. I have had so many styles that I've liked and I've just never committed to buying, but this was the year. I found some at David Jones. I originally actually saw them online. They're the boucle, is that how you say it? Oh god, don't sue me for that. They're the boucle style. It was like from their coastal collection, and I originally didn't like it online. I just wasn't for me. And then I was in store and I was like, oh, these are cute. And I thought if I didn't do it now, it was never going to happen. We had the other ones from Kate for 3, maybe 4 years. And to be honest, they were just on the small side and I really couldn't fill it with all the kind of stocking stuffers I wanted to fill it with. And I've just put up with it. Like, I just really have. But this year I was like, I am committed, because I hadn't purchased that much beyond my giant bell. Did I ever post that? Did you see that in a different video? Oh my gosh, I hope you did. I bought a second giant bell, and that's all I had really bought in the way of decorations, because I didn't really fancy anything. And you know, usually I try to add 1 or 2 really nice pieces to my collection, so over the years I'll end up getting a lot of stuff that I really like. And so I just decided, I was like, no, this is the year. This is going to be the year that I finally get stockings that I like. I was actually going to get them from Henley. They have these really beautiful leather ones, HENLEE.co, and they are gorgeous. Okay, I was going to get one of each color and just have it like really fun. They had brown, a striped one, a sage green, all the gorgeousness, and I only didn't purchase them just because I hate online shopping. Yeah, I did end up getting them from David Jones, and I'm very happy about it. I waited for a sale because, you know, full price ain't me. But we're up to the final part that I filmed, and thank God, because at this point my feet were in so much pain from doing all of that. So I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible because I needed to sit down. I got the tablecloth from IKEA. Have never used it, probably have owned it for 6 or so years, which is kind of crazy. How they've made it through all those declutters, I will never know. The placemats are the Onita placemats from Freedom. I don't know if you can hear that noise, that is fireworks. It is currently New Year's Eve, 9 p.m. Gosh, that must be the big finale, surely. There is something fun about ringing in the new year pretty much before everyone else. I don't know, I do love that aspect of it. But the plates are the Haven plates from Freedom as well. And we got the matching side plate. I have my beautiful black cutlery. I think that was from Victoria's Basement. We only ever use it for sit-down dinners because they do scrap over time, and I just want them to last for a while. And that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.